Hello and welcome to our 9th session, and in this session we are going to work with the actual augmented reality logic. So to begin with, I have already launched my verge3d app manager either by clicking on the shortcut or through the app manager in the Blender. I will launch Blender. I will click on this Blender icon and I will open this Sudhi in AR.blend file which we were working, and here I will come to the layer view here, and in this I will first open the camera and text group, and here see this edit button, prompt around and ready button, rendering is switched off. I will enable rendering for all the three, then I will close it, then I will come into the indicator group, I will open it and I will enable rendering to all the items here. So I have enabled rendering of both indicator invisible plane and indicator mesh. Then I will come to Sudhi group, I will open this and I will enable the rendering for this drag move, drag rotate, drag scale, and also I will open this and I will enable the rendering to this percentage. If at all if you are not seeing this render button here, what you can actually do is you can go to the filter here and click here and click on this render button to enable it. Okay, all the objects are visible now. As of now, I will go to file and I will save it, and then I will go to file, I will go to export and I will export verge3d GLTF, and in the verge3d Sudhi in AR, I will double click on the Sudhi in AR GLTF and I am now going to export it. I will come back to my verge3d app manager. Now I will come on this edit puzzle. When I click on the edit puzzle, now you can see that all the buttons in my screen are enabled. Now basically in our previous session we had built this interface. See, this HTML interface. This is ready now. And for our augmented reality part, I will come here and click on the plus button, and I am now going to create first the main object. I am going to hide all the unwanted components here as of now. As soon as your app is launched, I want only the enter AR button and the model to be visible. So for that what I will do is, I will come on the right hand side and you have objects here. Click on the object and the very first two options here is show and hide. I will select this hide. As of now if you come here and zoom it, you can see the indicator at the bottom. It is available as white strip. Okay. And now very first thing is I am going to hide this, and this is actually a group in Blender. So if you come back to Blender, this indicator group, this is a collection. So what I am now going to do is I will come to selectors and I am going to select the third option here, select a group of object. I will drag it and attach it here, and here I am going to select my indicator group. Okay, this is done. And now if I save it and if I execute it, see the indicator group is now hidden. Now after this, I am again going to go into the object and I am going to click on the hide button, and this time I want to hide individual objects. And the objects I want, instead of adding object hide one by one, with one hide command, I will hide multiple objects by using the lists. So if you come on the left hand side, you have a tab called list. Click on the list, click on create list with, drag this and attach it here. And as of now in this list, there are 3 items. I will click on this settings tab and I will drag another 3 here, 4, 5 and 6. If required, I will even make it 7. Let us see this. I may need 7. I will close this now. And the first item I want to hide is, I will come to selector and this time I will use this select an object option. I will drag it here, and the first item I have to hide here is the move around. This one I want to hide. So here I will come, and that is named as prompt move around. So I will select it and I am going to save it and execute it. See, prompt move around got hidden. I will just duplicate this prompt move around, and next I am going to hide the ready button. Okay, and then see, here is the ready button. I will save this and execute it. See, the ready button is hidden now. So I will right click and choose duplicate, and after ready button there is one edit button also. I will select this edit button and I will hide it. I will save and execute it. Now edit button is hidden. Next I will duplicate this, and I am next going to hide the drag move, and I will duplicate this, and next I am going to hide drag rotate, and then I will duplicate this, and next I am going to hide, I will click on this and hide drag scale, and also I will duplicate this and hide the text also. So here if I click on this, I have one percentage text. See, scale percentage. I will select this. So all this I have added to hide it. Now I will save it and execute it. So now you are seeing only our model, its shadow, and enter AR button. But in this dancing, see, this dancing is okay, it's happily dancing, but this wishing part, I does not want him to wish until I click on him. So for that, I am going to control its animation now. So to control this animation, I have a tab here called as animation. I will click on this tab. I will drag this play animation and I will attach it down. So the animation is present in the armature, Sudhi armature. See, and I am going to click on this settings and I am going to enable advanced playback option. And once I enable this, you have frame number, from which frame to which frame it has to play. Now coming back to Blender, you can see here this animation up to 180 frames he is dancing, and from 181 frames he is wishing. So now what I want you to do is come back here, from frame number 0 to 180 I want it to play, and this playback I want it to loop, repeat. I want it to repeatedly loop. And after setting this, I will save this. I have to refresh the screen once for it to execute. So now you can see he is playing the animation, and as soon as frame number 180 comes, see, he is going back. As soon as I click on him, I want him to wish. If you come to events here, I am going to have one event here which is called as when clicked. I will select this when clicked event, I will drag it and put it down here, and when you have clicked, what object you are going to click? In the list, I am going to select Sudhi underscore mesh. I want the original animation what is being played, I want to stop it. So for that I will come to animation and I will select stop animation, and then I will drag it and put it here, and in the option here I will select the Sudhi armature animation. I am going to stop it. Now if I save it and execute it, you can now see the animation is running, but as soon as I click on it, see, the animation stop. I will select this play animation, right click and duplicate it, and I will put it below this, and I want this animation now to play from 181 to 275. That is, I want the wishing part to be played, and this I doesn't want it to loop. This it has to play only once. I will save it, and now if I execute it, he is dancing, and when I click on him, see, he wishes. Okay. And then the animation stops. In this play animation setting, I will click here, add when finished slot. Click on this, and now duplicate. I will close this, then I will duplicate this play animation and I will put it here. Now if I save this and execute it, now you can see he is dancing. Okay, and as soon as I click on him, he is going to wish, and after wishing, see, he continues to dance. Okay, now only thing is, now I want not only for him to wish when I click, I also want him to say hello and wish you. So for that, if you come back to your folder, you already have a folder called sounds, and I have this hello.mp3 file. And here you have one section called as audio video. I will click on this, and in this you have play. I am going to select this play, put it down here, and I wanted to play the sound before the animation starts. And then I will again come to audio video, and here you have the file selector. I will select this and attach it inside this, and here I am going to give the path to my sound file. Where it is? It is in sounds / hello.mp3 is the file. Okay. So after this, now I will save it, and if I execute it, okay, I will just check it. See, hello Josephites. See, you can hear him playing the audio. See, again I will click on it. Hello Josephites. I want this hello Josephite volume to be slightly reduced. It is very loud. So to set this volume, what I will do is, I will not do it in when clicked. Outside when clicked, I am going to come back to audio video, and here set volume. I will click on this set volume. I will add it on the top. I will select this play. I will duplicate this. I will drag it and attach it here, and I will set its volume to around 0.5. Okay. Now if I save it and play it, now if I click on this, hello Josephites. So now the next part is, we want now to this model to appear as an augmented reality object, and we have to implement this AR logic, and we are going to implement this AR logic in our next session. Thank you.